Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gamers Grotto. My name is Omni, and we're continuing The Witcher of the Wild Hunt the 3. So we are going to go back to Crate and tell him about his two children. Jesus, I don't know why I had a brain fart. Hilmar and what was the other one? Cyrus? Yes, Cyrus. I am not myself today. I can't remember anything. So we're going to go back to Crate and we're going to collect a reward. I guess we're being welcomed by him. Who is he? Oh yes, that's right.
Master Jarls. A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Crate made an exception for me?
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come.
Glad to hear it.
Krakow waits.
How's the mood?
So I guess...
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here in Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
Well, a lot's going on.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an on-crate's to wear the crown, it...
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
Show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Wow, he's boasting
Hey.
a little too much.
Ah, damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed, refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, well, they're twins in that regard.
Ah, he was referring to him as well.
Don't
So was
see
Crate.
He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell, Witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Yeah, maybe later.
Friends we show heart.
Right now I got to go talk to Crate.
What do you witchers do once there are no basilisks, lashes, giants around?
Beware the bandits that lurk in the highlands.
You hear the black ones shit from the
Alright, well, that was interesting. It was just like trying to process what was going on.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
I can't pronounce it.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
What's wrong? Well, got a specific
Take it
family
you
in
have a
mind?
specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
So what's wrong with voting for the king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Well, so you're leaving?
Kertrolda.
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
Well, at least I've got no scorn on her, and she's got no scorn on me, I mean.
May I?
You must, even. Come. I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, a Hackamum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
It's like, that sounds like Fireball whiskey. I don't like the burn.
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Supports Farnrigger instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
But why? You're not even going to listen? But yeah, I know. Voting is what's best, honestly, for people who can put their trust in someone. And if it doesn't go well, there's always the time where you can trust in someone else. Instead of putting your faith into one. But also, sometimes, putting it into one can also be true in a way. Because then that means there's less room for them to screw up and they sort of just go on. But not all the time the same person in the family or the continuation of the family wants to do the same thing. They don't want to prep their entire lives to rule. Sometimes they want to do out different things like they do in the stories. But again, two sides of the same coin. You flip, and no matter what happens, you get it in the end. You get whatever's chosen in the end.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean, do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think.
Awesome.
She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
True, very friggin' true.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king.
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? Then yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Heard. Now, with all that out of the way...
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I also helped Blue Boy Lugos.
Hear that? Damn it. Yalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Yalmar.
Neat.
Let's go.
Doesn't sound good. Oh shit! That's a cursed beast. That's one down. How did bears get in here? Don't worry, I'm working on it. A lot of people dead here. What in the fuck happened? So where's Blue Boy?
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Take my cloak.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my da.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too.
You insult me, Lugos, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this.
Then come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Jesus. Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. I can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
I'll help you,
You're right,
Cirrus.
Cirrus. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Oh boy, what have I gotten myself into now? So much
Ever
shit's
see
happened
anything
way
like
too
that?
fast.
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre?
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of centering wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise.
And then
No,
now
who
he
died?
died.
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Jarlborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all. I heard you helped Lugos, as you helped me with the Haim.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanriga.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. We've talked enough.
Look around.
Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
It's fucked up.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
Giants around, eh?
The gates were shut!
All right. What do we have here?
Examine the head.
Bear's
It's
head,
got
but
claw
the tongue
marks.
short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange.
They were cursed. They are humans cursed.
Something under the fur. Tattoo. Shape of a bear paw.
Limbs.
Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half
Step
man,
away.
half
I-
bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead.
It was something he
Mead
drank.
with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Cause Blue Boy Lugos.
Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid.
Where's Blue Boy? I gotta find him.
Bodies massacred. Hard to tell who it is. Steingrim, maybe? Young Lugos.
Blue Boy.
Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
So Blue Boy didn't transform.
All the horns are empty.
So maybe it was something he drank. I mean,
Bowl
ate
at each
maybe.
table. Mead in this one. And only mead. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowl's empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room. So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
And?
Respect, Witcher.
So, someone did spike the food. Wait a minute. Right here.
Here.
Nope, it's mead.
Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
They were all
A
transformed.
guard
Some humans
saw
were
what
transformed.
happened. Those weren't bears. They were
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
There we go.
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Well, if anything else, a druid would know.
Druid Sparbles, look at this. 'Tis Gerald the Giant Slayer.
Wait, serious.
A disgrace. The can we've not seen since the Red funeral. You died then, and I'm a Jarls son of a... This turns out...
Here.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn.
That was quick.
I know the smell. A mushroom. Marjoram.
Marjoram may have anything to
related
do
in
with
any way to
berserkers.
berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate marjoram were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's
Only a legend,
That's
I know.
what happened.
Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dream. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways. Initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
Woof.
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mordrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Silasib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Odalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and marjoram.
Well,
The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. Pray help prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed where they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe? Come on, we could find some clues there.
we could. Lead the way, Cirrus. You're taking a little bit of time.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think that it's had Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Wow. Awesome.
Friends we
But yeah, we better hurry.
foes.
Your brother is
Knew there'd be
fucked.
trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow. But so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish. I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for
Maybe.
a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the
doubt.
poison at the
I bet
cellar's
he's
other
both.
end down below. Come, I'll show you. The stench!
Right.
Right behind you.
That's a relief.
I tripped down the stairs like always. But anyway, examine. Someone spilled vodka in here to cover the scent, possibly.
This
Cover their
mead's clean.
traces. Oops, wrong one. Hold on, go. Cirrus, you gotta get the H out of the way. Fine. You can come with me, so I can go around you. This barrel? No, this barrel.
Nothing here either.
Or that barrel over there.
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit!
Oh, I knew it. go through here. Come on.
God, we might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. This is a secret passage.
One
And
more
I'm
life.
guessing I know who it is.
When Yalmar and I were little, we'd play here. But once, bygone days.
Well, give me a second. I'm going to sit down. Gain some XP. And yeah, there's a little toy horse.
When I get my
Alright,
hands
who
on
the
that
hell was it?
pyromaniac,
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no witcher sense at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Right, so a bottle dropped. I guess. Could have been something to use to light the torch. Can you open the door?
Someone walked through the mead.
And left traces, and probably a significant smell. But in this place,
Trail
everybody
breaks off.
smells the same
Need
as
to find
mead.
another clue nearby. Something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a
Oh
hurry.
boy, look what it is.
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
Arnvald, huh? Well, shit.
Look, it's him!
Grab a horse, we'll chase him
Now we know
down.
who it is. Oh god. Oh god. Good thing my horse is, Oh no, wait, I don't have my horse, don't I? Oh no, wait, I do.
Ironbolt! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him. Ha! Got him!
Why'd
Smacked
you
him in the
betray
face.
him? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability. A strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken Jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Bernard Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
What was her motive?
It's obvious.
Oh,
She
what was
schemed this
bringing
up
us?
to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrigger would have been left. The only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against
need proof
Bernard's,
now.
that's not enough.
Anvald, help us. And I'll ask my dad to grant you an honourable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll
But
have
her
to be.
handwriting?
We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
Oh boy, this is going to be a shit show once again. Geralt, you've always seemed to get yourself in the worst situations possible.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Bernard Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
But you
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Cerys speaks true. Bernard commanded me to poison the maid. And Cerys and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
Betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrete, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Bernard speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
There's one,
Got one
there's
more
one other
piece
piece
of
of
evidence.
evidence, because whatever I say is BS.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Cerys. 'Tis all precious
Seem
little
way too
proof of her
confident.
wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Ancrete will face.
You're
Oh,
making
come
a big
on.
mistake.
Silence.
You're making a
wanderer.
big mistake.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
We stand silent.
You gave Cerys no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed.
And now she admits it.
As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Ancrete, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger
Instantly.
and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
That's my proof, bitch. Ah, what a gorgeous view. I just helped someone die again.
To commit such a crime.
What about Svanrika? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
Gladly.
I do have a
3
horse in
points?
race.
Holy shit.
Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go.
On we go. And we'll continue this in the next episode, so that in the next spot I can pause, I'll say it.
We're just in time.
They've already started.
Alright, it's finally time to pick a king. I'll actually just continue this on, end it when this whole thing is concluded.
Back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I wonder how everybody will take it. Pretty well. Some.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
Madman's not too happy about that. Kingmaker. Well, Ceres.
Congratulations. You'll make a great queen.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
What's the new Queen of Skellige planning?
To listen, learn, and listen again. Then we'll see.
Good plan.
I must unite the clans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony. Furious, to say the least.
There's always been strife between our clans. But I must try and talk to him. Just might bring around.
Keep my fingers crossed.
Try.
Farewell. You alright?
So,
Omar, what do you have to say?
Anyway you cut it, I was bested by a wench.
Not just any wench.
Aye, true. Suppose if it had to be so, I'm glad it was Ceres.
Not even a little proud of her? Come
You
on,
want to be proud of
admit
her?
it.
A bit, aye. She's the blood of me blood, bone of me bone. But don't tell her I said so. Liable to puff out her chest. Which would do her good now I think of it. We showed Lugos. That's most important. Did you see that rage grip him? I thought he'd burst.
Yeah, surprised to see him in that much of a huff, actually.
Our clans have been butting heads, chests, bellies forever.
Wait a minute.
It's the lay of the land.
Take care, Yelmar.
Wait, didn't Blue Boy die? Did Blue Boy Lucas die? Oh. Luga, oh, they're both Lugos. I'm stupid. Well, this is that, and everything else. So... Damn. I guess that's it. I hope all you guys, enjoyed this episode here. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to stay up to all my content. And remember that Gamers Grotto is home for all games to all gamers, so don't be afraid to recommend any game to you. Thank you, have a great and wonderful day. See you all in the next episode. Later.